there are people here that use this. It means more to them than they can put in words. I'm not sure if you've heard the statement, music we need when language fails us, yet we cannot remain silent.
Girl Butterfly here in Jane and Finch in the Palisades San Romanoway community with 3 young people who are part of an amazing program, and they will be speaking to it. How are you guys today?
I'm doing fine, thank you.
What's your name?
Chris.
How are you?
I'm great. My name is Nathan.
I'm awesome. My name is Joel.
So why are we here today? We have a big movement, rally, mobilizing happening today. Why are we here?
Well, generally we're here to bring attention to what's happening to our studio back here. We are trying to make the community aware that the PMAA program was closed, and we're just trying to seek dialogue as to what happened. We have no idea why the program was closed, the reason behind its premature closing, and we're just trying to get into contact with the management as to why exactly it happened.
Okay, what's PMAA?
Palisades Media Arts Academy. I'm sorry.
And what are you doing here today?
Well, I'm here. I'm a participant of PMA. I use the studio a lot. It was like my second home, so I use it to make my music and everything. I also live in the community just right here, right? And I'm an upcoming artist, upcoming producer / artist. Yeah, so like as it's closed, like it's hard, you know, making music and everything. I really don't have any other place to do it in, right? So yeah, it's hard times right now. Really hard times.
How did you guys find out it was closed?
Oh, we found out it was closed by simply just coming in, and we see a paper on the door saying our studio is closed starting April 30th, right? And I thought, okay, maybe closed for today, but it actually meant closed for like forever, I guess. Well, that's why we're out here trying to bring it back.
So what does that mean to you with the studio being closed?
Well, first of all, it's really hard to deal with. I wouldn't call it traumatic, but there's definitely something unsettling about the way it was handled. There were several participants that came and they were greeted by workmen changing locks, removing things. I mean, people that we've called a family, Ruben, Sanchez, we came and some of their equipment stuff were just being carried out in boxes with no kind of communication from the management, as not even one person coming and saying, hey look guys, we know this program is for the youth driven, this is what's happening and this is why it's happening. So we have no idea what's going on, and we're just trying to get to the bottom of it.
So you guys have press releases out, flyers out, you guys have very clear demands. What are the demands? I'm going to go one by one.
First of all, we're asking for clarification as to what's happening. I mean, that's the biggest issue. We don't want to create any trouble. We're not trying to unsettle anyone here because this program is bigger than all of us. I mean, after we're gone, it's supposed to help other people. So we're just trying to seek clarification as to what's happening, why it's happening, and then furthermore, what we can do as youth to bring it back. It's supposed to be youth-driven, a youth initiative. So what we can do as youth to help bring the program back.
I'll let my brother Joel go, then I'll read the statements on the paper.
Oh, one big thing as well is to get the studio back open itself. Like, there's many upcoming artists. There was like, they have the actual program where they get artists to make their album and everything, and like there were many artists selected and they're prepared. They're actually getting work done on their album. It was going to be a really exciting year for the program and everything, and it was just really abruptly just shut down. So like one big thing would be to get the PMA studio back open.
You guys have had a couple graduations, and it's a community-driven program. It's also supported by a local organization. All right. So what are the demands, Nathan?
Okay, right here, I'll read them to you. As youth of Jane and Finch and participants of the Youth in Charge and Palisades Media Arts Academy program, we are asking for a dialogue and clarification as to why a program that the Ontario Trillium Foundation indicates on their website has 3 years of funding has been reduced to 2 and abruptly closed. A process to ensure that the mandate of Youth in Charge is met, which has been defined by SRRA as being a youth-led, youth-driven initiative. I'll let my brothers read the rest.
An effort to bring back the Palisades Media Arts Academy program at Youth in Charge. Again, bring it up, opening the studio, and a youth representative seat at the board of directors of the SRRA. So that would bring it to the more transparency side. So like we as the youth, as it's supposed to be a youth-led, youth-driven, it lets us youth to be leaders and so as to have that representation, and it also gives transparency to the youth so the youth actually know what's going on, and it allows us to be leaders as we know what's going on.
Do you feel that your experience is important? Do you feel like this local organization is supporting what the young people want?
I would say it's conflicting, really. The website says one thing, we are experiencing another. We don't really want to cause any conflict between the organization and ourselves. They have a very clear mandate as to what it's supposed to do, how it's supposed to help, and we're just asking for them to fulfill that mandate. We're not asking them for anything that we view as unreasonable, unruly demands. We're just asking for them to live up to what they're asking of us and what they say they want to do.
I definitely find my experience here like really important to me because this basically started out my whole artistry. It really helped me bring myself out as an artist. Like I say my story all the time. Basically, before I knew about this place, I wanted to make a spoken word mixtape with Joel. So basically, we're at my house and we're taking a phone and we're taking his headphones, which have both microphones, and we're trying to record it, right? But we're constantly hearing sounds from my mom in the background, little kids walking around. It's really, really annoying. So it's really taking away from the story I'm trying to paint through my spoken word. And then one point, my friend Aaliyah came to me and she told me about a studio, and I was like, word? So then I came here, I met Ruben for the first day. He booked me for a session, and I finished the whole mixtape in 1 hour. Next day, went to Joel's house, recorded it, got it all chopped up, and then yeah. And then from there, I've just been growing as an artist. So my experience here is definitely important to me.
Yeah, I would say like the program really benefits people. Like I know it benefit me personally because music is one of those ways where it's easy for me to express myself, right? I'm not the greatest rapper, so it's not easy for me to express myself in lyrics, but like I know once I get on the keyboard it's going down. Like if I'm sad, it's gonna be a sad song on there. If I'm happy, it's gonna be a really happy song on there. If I'm mad, it's gonna be the same thing. It's one of those ways I could express myself, and that's here. They have really great equipment that I could use to actually make music and then show it to other people, and people are like, well, that's really tight, and I'm just really expressing myself, you know what I mean? And like it's given like such a positive environment. Sometimes I don't even come to make music. Sometimes I just come for a good vibe, you know what I mean? To collaborate with some good youth, with some good people, right? And our story is not even the only success story. Like I know Chris is trying to get into college for jazz, and just this program, he doesn't even have a keyboard at home, so he's here every single day. This is Chris's house. Like this is Chris's home, here practicing jazz skills and everything. And it's not only me, like Heavy Steve is making it up there, like even the real Son is making it up there. Like I feel like the program, like I would say it's changed lives out here, you know what I mean? It's changed lives.
We have success stories that have come through the program. I mean, I'm relatively new here. I know Joel and Nathan have been here longer than I have, but we have perfect examples. Heavy is producing his stuff, going around the country, touring, speaking to mental health issues. I know Son's gone above and beyond with her career. So it isn't just us, and it isn't just about them. There are people before and after us, greater and lesser than ourselves, that this program affects. Yeah.
Can I say you all are awesome? You guys are great.